My darlings, it's time for another Feature Friday. Today we have georgemarios, and this is a song called Your Heart. And a little bit about the band before we jump in. The band is from Greece, but currently now reside in England. We have George on the guitar and vocals. We have Nuno on the drums. We have Dio on the bass, and we have Robin on the second guitar. Before we jump into this, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with all of that said, let's jump into it.
Just blown it all away. A flame so big and all consuming. Maybe it's too early for anyone to tell, but God help me from all the things I tell myself.
Has such an interesting mix of like you have obviously that metal sound for those sections, but then when you cut to him, just the sections where he's singing, it's like a genre shift. Like, it's really interesting. I think it feels like there's a genre shift, not only with like his voice is quite unique, but also like the music itself. So it's just like, it's quite interesting listening to this. We're gonna continue, but I'll talk a little bit more probably about the lyrics a little farther into the video.
I'm trying to come in, but I can't get to the version of me that would rather fight and see things through. All these distractions taking me places, but for the one place that I'd rather
Just like that soft plucking going on. I love how the backing vocals kind of pop into existence and really amplify his voice. I also like the grit, a little bit of grit that he's adding to certain lyrics in this. Looking at the lyrics themselves. Have I just blown it all away? A flame so big and all-consuming. Maybe it's too early for anyone to tell, but God help me from all the things I tell myself. That last line, I'm like, relatable. I'm trying to come in, but I can't get to the version of me that would rather fight and see things through. Also relatable. In a relationship, I think there are easier routes for sure than, fighting for that relationship. But I mean, those easy ways outs are usually a death sentence for that relationship. So it's that struggle of internally of being like, what is this worth to you? And, you know, is it, worth whatever you have to kind of put yourself through? Like whether, fighting for a relationship can be a lot of different things. It can be a lot of, self growth. It can be, kind of trying to process trauma that is now affecting your relationship. Or it can be, it could also just be something simple as, just it's simple, but sometimes it's an obstacle, but showing up and being present and all that stuff. So like, I think that fighting for the relationship, it can be a lot of different things. So I think that in itself is relatable, because it's like you're fighting that inner struggle within, because I don't know, this seems like they want to figure it out kind of thing. All these distractions taking me places, but for the one place that I'd rather be right now, I need to know. Let go of the fear and it will get clearer. The road less traveled shows that light shines brighter in the dark. Forget the stories, the ones you tell yourself at night, trusting in you, trusting what is sheltered in the center of your heart. So kind of, fear is a very huge obstacle. I know I deal with that. I know everyone deals with fear, and, in many shapes and forms. But this is a very positive message of, that kind of quote of light shines brighter in the dark. And forget the stories, the ones you tell yourself at night, like when you're in bed and you're trying to sleep, but your brain is like, no, let's worry about everything. Let's just bring something back from 5 years ago and let's worry about that, Sleep? Don't need it. So again, a lot of relatable stuff in this song, but let's continue.
Out the door, I can't ignore the pain that ails me, but I can't ignore the rain and walk a little more, hoping I will end up someplace quiet. Remember what it's like to tread a little lighter and enjoy the stillness for a minute. Right on the summit, open plains, and find the child within me. I know I need to let go the fear, and it will get clearer. The road less traveled shows that light shines brighter in the dark. Forget the stories, the ones you tell yourself at night. Trust in you, trust in what is sheltered in the center of your heart. Let go the
Nice.
it will get clearer. The road less traveled shows that light shines brighter in the dark. Forget the stories, the ones you tell yourself at night. Trust in you, trust in what is sheltered in the center of your heart. Your heart, your heart, your heart.
Damn. I guess the other thing I want to say is that I know I was talking about relationships before, but this could very much just be the relationship with yourself. Fighting your own fears to get what you want, and it even says, trust in you trusting what is in the center of your heart. So, like, trust yourself. Trust your, like, don't be scared of your process. Like, let go of that fear and go after what you want, you know? It's definitely how my mind kind of shifted there at the end. I was like, oh, actually, I think it's about the relationship with yourself. But that was lovely. I do have to say that George had such a like there was such a warmth in his eyes. And I wanted to say that because performance is another thing that for a music video, you know, like I think the message of this song is to trust in yourself. And so when there's such warmth in George's eyes and his deliverance of these lyrics, it's really I think it's inspiring. I think it's lovely. So thank you very much for sharing that with me, for sharing that with the channel. Yeah, for all of you that want to check out more from this band, please go down to the description below. I'm going to put their social links, a little bit about them, as I usually do. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.